Welcome to Diamond.Standard.Gaming, and today we're going to go ahead and give you guys a little tour of the village we've been building for the last, March, April, May, June, July, August, about 6 months. We've been working on this for about 6 months now. Not full time, we've been doing other builds as well in between, but this is one of our main projects. I think we are getting close to halfway done with our original plan. I think our original plan was 50 buildings, so I think we're getting pretty close. Not necessarily 50 buildings, but 50 builds. So, yeah, this is what it looks like from the top. And let's go ahead here and we'll get started. And I'll basically give you a tour of all the different buildings we made and who built them. So we started here. We found this, original Minecraft village, and we basically decided to extend it out over here across the river. So we built this bridge here. Actually, I think Cars and Trucks built this bridge. And in this house, we don't have a video for this house, but this was built by Cars and Trucks right here. Kind of over our little garden down there. Lots of security cameras. You can see security first at that house. Yeah, that was Cars and Trucks' house. All right. Okay, then up here to the left here, this is what we call our landlord's house, and this essentially has a 2 floors of living. So the bottom floor is the living area with a fireplace and some bookshelves, and then upstairs is the bedroom. Then on this side here, we have what I call our commoner's house number 1. So it's got a small living area downstairs and then a bathroom. A bedroom upstairs. And then this here is our commoner's house 2, and it's much smaller, just has a single floor living, so really has everything right here: bedroom, furnace, and a place to store your treasures. Really small little house. Then as we come over here, this here is our town square, and on this square we have our monument here, and we have our giant holding it up right here. And then in the middle, we got a nice fountain. We built a fountain here. And then to the right here, we have the church that we built. And we actually did an adventure with part of this church. This is one of our earlier builds, actually. I think we had our landlord's house and the bridge up in front that we crossed, and then the church I think was probably the 3rd build that we did. So we built this church, and if I go in here real quick, you have access to the roof right here, and you'll see we put this big stained glass window in back here. And originally this whole area back here was just forest, so you could see how our town grew. You could actually see our barn over there, and you could see our residential square right here. And then let's go back out here. On this side, if we take a right, we have our mayor's house. Mayor's house has 2 bedrooms in it. So it's got the living quarters downstairs, and then upstairs it has 2 small bedrooms. And let's see. Let's head over this way. Alright, we got our barn here and our farm build right here. This was a very recent build, probably within the last month we probably built it. And I'll probably go back in here eventually in the near future, and I will go ahead and add an upstairs or something to this barn. Maybe I'll make it a living area, I don't know. But you can see there's lots of space up there to build something different. And then maybe I'll build something down here. Maybe I'll put, animal pens or something inside the barn. All right. And then we come up here, and we have our residential square. So this is still under construction. We still have to go ahead and fill this lot in right here, which we will be doing that shortly. This is Ice Princess's house right here. So she actually built that in a different location, and then using structure blocks we actually moved it over here, and then we added the fence and the garden out front. We actually had to expand our residential area here because it used to end like right here. Essentially right here. It would go, you know, straight down here, so you can see the house would have stuck over the edge a little bit. So we actually extended it and, you know, made the path go around her house there. Then very recently we took this house here. So this was originally a villager house and we converted it a little bit. So we put a nice little patio out front here. And then inside, you know, we made downstairs a kitchen and a sitting area. And then upstairs we added a little bedroom up there. And in this red house here, this is another one of Cars and Trucks build. So this is the second one that we saw of his. And pretty much, yeah, he put a little bedroom. There's a little attic room up here, and then you got downstairs. You got your living area. All right, and then let's see. Out there, we got our mermaid build that we have, and again, that we might turn into a house too at some point. We just haven't gotten around to it yet. Or we might actually make a secret passage that goes from one of the houses, or maybe from our grotto into the mermaid house. And our grotto is right up here to the right. And in our little grotto, we got some vegetation growing down here. We got a nice little skylight up there. And then we got our little stream coming in. And we got our neat little cave that kind of wraps around here. Just like that. And I was actually thinking of putting like a secret passage down here in the water somewhere that, you know, maybe connects up to some of the houses of their church, and, you know, maybe out to the mermaid house, something like that. Again, just another build idea. If you have any ideas of things we should build, definitely let us know in the comments. I'm always looking for neat ideas. All right, and then if we go ahead, back up this way. So that's the original village over there where we started our tour. And we come up this way, we come up back behind our monument right here. Right on the left is our monument again. And then really I'm going to run us down this way. And then here we have a couple building lots as well that we haven't filled yet, right here and right here. So we went and we built two little bridges. We got this bridge right here, and we got the cherry bridge up there. And then we also built this stream, and we have a video out there for that. And it's, for the most part, it's a flowing stream, because a lot of times in Minecraft you don't get flowing streams, you just get like stagnant water. So this is actually coming down off of the top of the mountain here, and there's a couple little ponds that it flows into. But you can almost take a boat and just sit and, you know, go from, you know, almost all the way up here, right where my little cursor is there, down here past the cow, through this pond. You know, you'll get stuck here. It's steady water, and then down and around, and right out here to the bay area. So a future build too that we would like to do is actually add some more detail to this, some lily pads or underwater vegetation or fish in our creek here. But again, haven't gotten there quite yet. Up here we have, this is Cars and Trucks' third house right here. So you can see he has a bedroom up here, and then basically downstairs he has his living area. And then this here is what I call the adventurer's house build. So it's a nice small little house, a single room living, and it's got some picture frames here for the adventurer to store his or her you know, treasures, his most prized treasures. And of course he's got a chest to throw some of his or her other stuff in there. And an armor rack and a weapon rack to store his weapons. And he's got a little fold-up table here, you know, in case he wants to do some practice with his weapons. He can fold it down and have some extra space, just like that. And when he's ready to eat, or, you know, when he's sleeping, he wants to put something on the table, he could fold it right up, just like that. And then on this side, right up here, we have our prison. This is our prison build. Up here we got our courtyard. We got like 6 cells or so inside, and we got a state-of-the-art control room. And there was a series we actually built with this that went through the whole building of the prison, and you know, building the first edition of the control room and then upgrading it to this. So this is our control room. You can see each one of these is labeled, what it controls, which cell block it controls, and you know, the cell block door, the solitary confinement, or the entrance, a holding pen entrance. So everything's controlled from down here. Got a couch for the guards to sit on while they're monitoring everything down here in the control room. And then yeah, we got some offices down here. Some things are missing in our build, so I'm not sure. There used to be like filing cabinets or something here, so I'm not really sure where they went. I don't know if Cars and Trucks was here ripping things down, or if something else happened with the system. And then up here we have our watchtower. So at one point this was actually at the outskirts of town, this watchtower, and since then we've kind of filled it in, you know, with different buildings, prison, and different houses. But this is kind of a security tower, so you can put guards up here, and they can watch out for invaders. You know, a good vantage point. And we did at one point put some treasure or some armor and weapons, kind of like an emergency location where if like your village was being invaded. Let's see if we still have it. Yeah, that all went missing too, so I'm not sure where that all went. But yeah, if you were being invaded, you can basically run out to this tower and have this as a stronghold and find safety here for your villagers. And then let's see. I think that's pretty much our tour. You can see here's the creek where it starts, all the way up here. We started up here in a little pond, and then we kind of flow down here, past the prison, under the bridge, under the other bridge, and out to the bay. And then I was thinking too of maybe having another creek or something come from somewhere else, maybe come down this side more and over and connect up to this creek. I thought that would be a really cool little feature to add in. But again, anything that you would like to see us build, definitely let us know in the comments. I think we're going to go ahead and put another residential block over here in this area here. But this one, the difference between the one that will be here and this existing one is this one will be more like skyscrapers and stuff. So we'll maybe build like 2 or 3 skyscrapers over here. So that there is the tour of our town that we've been building. And again, it's been about 6 months. And I don't know how many buildings we even have now. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. About 15 buildings. And then we have the original Minecraft village, which probably has another 10 or so in it. Kinds of neat buildings we built over there. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have a great day.